less than 24 hours ago, I could have died. Well guys, here's the little horse that, like I said, may become the most expensive horse I've ever bought. I'm excited because I think she's a cute little thing. And with some TLC. Hey guys, it's Alan. And most of you probably already watch our channel, but if you don't, subscribe to our channel. Less than 24 hours ago, I could have died, and grateful that I'm around to tell you about what happened. I want to come see my Suburban. Last night I was coming home from the reservation, picking up a horse. That I bought, a little pony. They called it a pony. It's a small 2-year-old, and I went and picked it up and tried to get it loaded and get on the road as quick as I could because it was getting dark, and got it loaded and headed back, and it got totally dark, and I was just about a mile to the main road and would have been out of the open range, and a black cow was right in the middle of the road, and I didn't even have time to react because by the time I saw it, it was just right in front of me. Anyway, I can show you some footage of last night. Well guys, I would have never thought or hoped this would have happened, but I came out to the reservation and got a horse, and on the way back I hit a cow and totaled my Suburban, and I don't have any service. I'm just thankful to God that I'm okay, and the horse is okay in the back of the trailer, but the Suburban is totaled. And being an older Suburban, we only carried liability on it just because it was so old. But at least I'm okay, and but I have no service right now. Luckily, one person stopped and at least went back and told the police where I was. Let me show you the Suburban, and I'm just grateful that I'm okay. I could have flipped the car. When I hit, I went off the road for about probably 100 yards. Sorry, and came back up on the road, and anyway, crazy. So guys, there's my Suburban, and it is crunched. The cow hit right there, and then must have come around and hit my back window out right here. I don't know where the cow is. I'm sure it killed the cow. It's back there quite a ways. I don't know how I got back up on the road, but crazy. There's cow manure and blood splattered way up here on the trailer, but again, at least I'm okay, and this horse that I got's okay. But anyway, not what I hoped for tonight. And you always, when something bad happens, think, man, I should have never come out here. But my intentions were good. A friend called and said he had a pony, he called it, and it looks smaller in the pictures. And I thought, oh, this would be a fun little rescue to find it a good home. And Well, it ended up being a lot bigger than the pictures showed. Had I known what was going to happen, I definitely wouldn't have come. But again, I'm just grateful to God that I'm okay. And this is pretty sad. Dang it. There's no fixing this. Especially as old as the Suburban is, but I've loved this Suburban. It's been so good. We've got a lot of miles on it, and it's almost at 300,000 miles. And anyway, but I guess we're gonna have to figure out how to afford something else. But now I'm just praying that someone shows up to help me get home. I've tried to send texts and stuff, but there's no service at all. At least it's a beautiful full moon. It was beautiful coming out here tonight. Well, the Navajo Nation police showed up. We're gonna try to bend this a little bit away from the rubber. So hopefully, there it went. Perfect. Well, Vicky showed up with my good friends Kevin and Brenda, and we're waiting for a tow truck. And not what I wanted to have happen tonight, but I feel very blessed that I'm alive, because it threw me off the road and I went about 100 yards down trying to keep from flipping over, and was able to keep it upright until I got back up on the road. But anyway, kind of crazy. And so feel very blessed that we're all right, that I'm all right, and that Vicky's here, and hopefully the tow truck will be here soon. And now my friend Kevin's here. So
had Alan kept going and not got on the road, right here is a nice drop that he would have rolled on. We are so blessed, and I am so thankful.
well, we got it loaded thanks to my friend Larry Bushman. And now Kevin and Brenda will pull up and we'll hook onto the horse trailer. Grateful for good friends. I'm pretty sore. Feel like I played a football game yesterday or something, but I'm very blessed that I'm here to tell you about it. I feel bad that it killed the cow, and the reason it's taken about 24 hours for me to come in the daylight and show you, and it's not even daylight, the sun just went down, but my friend came and towed me in last night, and then first thing this morning we left to Phoenix to go watch Casey in the super regional volleyball tournament. She did awesome. We'll show you some of that. But I just got back into town. The sun just set, even though there is some light. And I'm here at my friend's shop. It's still here on the trailer. And let me show you. And this is my first time to see it in the daylight. Pretty crazy. So last night, the cow was just right out in the road like this. And so when I hit it, it just crunched that, and the cow flipped around, hit right here, broke my window out. And anyway, it threw me off the road, and I was doing the best I could to stay upright and not have the trailer flip over with the horse in it. And I was so blessed that I was okay. It ticks me off. I love this old Suburban, and it's been really good to us. And yet we only had, what is it, collision insurance or liability? I don't know what you call it. Anyway, it wasn't fully it was insured, but not fully insured, because this old Suburban had about 300,000 miles on it. And anyway, so it's a total loss. We'll have to see what we do now to pull. We can pull the trailer behind my truck, but when we take the family, it's nice to have a bigger vehicle. So anyway, I feel very blessed that I'm okay. I do have some aches and pains today, but I'm all right. Vicky's been good because I'm grateful I'm alive, but then you're like, but dang it, that's a big loss of financially, and just not having our vehicle. And so you get kind of discouraged, and then I'm mad at myself. I'm like, why did I not see the cow? But I literally, if any of you have ever come onto a black cow in the middle of the night, I did not see it until I literally was probably 20 feet away, and there wasn't even time to push on the brakes. So anyway, I'll go show you what has probably become the most expensive horse I've ever got. Not the most money I ever paid, but the loss of a Suburban. And anyway, pretty bummed about it, but I'll go show you that 2-year-old. He is cute. And we've got another rescue Navajo horse that I'll show you. So now that I saw that in the daylight, we'll hurry home and I'll show you the other 2 rescues that we have. Well guys, here's the little horse that, like I said, may become the most expensive horse I've ever bought. But let me get around here and I'll show you a little closer. Every night, Salt has to make her announcement. I'm sure glad this little guy's okay. When the cow all of a sudden was just there and I didn't have time to brake or anything, I hit it hard and it came back and hit that back window out. But I was able to keep going forward, but it pushed me off the road into the bar ditch, and I was fishtailing back and forth and trying to keep everything upright. And I just feel very blessed. I have a wife that prays for me all the time, and kids, and luckily this little horse was okay. And he's got some gentling down to do. He barely leads, but you can see he has a little scrape on his nose, but I don't think that happened from last night. Those are kind of a little older, I think. But he's a cool looking little horse, and He's not castrated yet. They just started gentling him down, and right now on the reservation there's a lot of horses being rounded up because the numbers get high, and so they round them up, and I'm not sure what their fate is, honestly, but I know people that care about their horses, they can sell one, and instead of not getting any money at all for them. And especially this one has their brand on it. They had fed it for a couple years, you know, and so, or had it out on range, but they didn't want to feed it through the winter. But he's kind of a cool horse, and hopefully I can find a good home for him. Like I say, he doesn't even hardly lead yet, but he's letting me pet on him, so that's huge. This is awesome. He's last night. Okay, I just wanted to see him move around. Oh boy. And let me go show you the other one real quick. We haven't come up with a name for this one. Maybe we'll call him Cash, since I'm gonna be out a lot of cash. I don't know, come on, give me some name ideas. And let me introduce you to another one. I introduced her on a live the other day. And so if you watch our lives, maybe you saw. But this one is also off the reservation. They approached me and asked if I'd like to buy her, and I'm gonna try to help her find a good home. Call her Diamond because she's got that big diamond on her forehead. She is dragging a halter and lead rope just because she's very wild at this point, but I got a halter on her. She's calming down, and the fact that I can at least get a little bit closer, but as soon as I get too close, she sure spooks. But I'm excited because I think she's a cute little thing, and with some TLC and some work, I think we can get her gentled down and help her find a good home. So there you have it, Diamond, because she's a diamond in the rough. And then I just totally made this one up right as I was talking to you. I had to call him Cash, but not a bad idea. So Cash and Diamond. So guys, I count my blessings. We are a praying people. We pray for our safety and pray for others, and there's a lot of worse things going on in the world right now than what happened to me last night. But I'm very grateful that I'm okay, and that I could introduce you to some new horses, and a Suburban can be replaced, and I'm just glad I'm okay. Vicky messaged Blake and told him I'd been in an accident, but that I was okay, and I'm sure that made Blake nervous. He's been on a lot of those reservation rides with me, and so I'm sure it made him nervous, but he's glad that I'm okay. So, well guys, look who's here. Hey, look who's here.
Hey.
My son Bryson and my grandson Cameron. How's your day been? Good. We just got back from volleyball.
Yeah, we got back from the house.
Oh, you got back from the house?
Yeah, and our car made the beep.
Your car make the beep?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad Grandpa's home. Should we feed the animals? All right.